This was a very spur of the moment thing. I was not really prepared, but I just wanted to do my first obedience trial. Basically just so I knew what to expect, because I had no idea what to expect. So that's what I did for my first obedience trial. It didn't go completely terribly, as you'll see. Okay, maybe it did go a little bit badly, but you'll see what happens in the video. Okay, keep watching.
Officially, I have entered 3 classes. I've entered 2 of the same class and 1 rally class. So I've entered the community companion dog class, which is the lowest level. So right now we're just going to run through it, and I'll keep running through it at different places so that she gets used to it.
And it was basically at this point that I realized how unprepared we were. I had less than a week to practice until the trial, and we were a huge mess. Everything kept going wrong. Things that I thought she knew pretty well, she just kept messing it up. Right, so we're on our way to an obedience competition because I entered an obedience competition 7 hours away. So we're now driving 7 hours. It's today. It's at 6 p.m. today. So things do not look good, so I'm going to crash and burn. I've entered 2 obedience classes. One is today at 6 p.m. Then I have a rally obedience 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, and another obedience class at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I have 2 chances to get this right, not including the rally. We might not end up doing the last one, depending on how badly it goes. I might just want to go home after that. But we're just stopped to get Macca's right now and take Mischa out for a toilet break. She's finding all this noise and everything very exciting, but she has been in the car for like, how long is it? 2.5 hours?
3 more. Oh no, yeah, 2.5.
Yeah. So we're just I just take her out. We just did a bit of training just to do a little bit of exercise before we hop in the car again. Left. Very good. Left. Heel. Show them how terrible this is though, right? Last Friday I took her to the vet to give her a test for heartworm. They had to take blood, right? So this is what they did. They shaved her arm. So bearing in mind that our obedience trial is today, they realised after they shaved the arm that they couldn't draw blood from that because she has a scar there. So after they did that, they then shaved her neck. Giant patch of fur there. Just to like give that great confidence boost there. Let's go get frappes and then let's go for a drive. Yeah, the trial is at 6 p.m. and it's like 1 o'clock now or something?
Something like that.
12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, so we still got ages to go. But we're gonna have a break. The nerves, they're racking up.
Mine aren't. What's your problem?
I know, Jesse's like, come on, you have fun.
This road trip is fun.
Like Alright, let's go!
Time to calm down, Mishy.
Okay, so we made it to the trial. This place is amazing. The facility here is it's huge, it's massive, it's got dedicated areas for obedience and agility. For my poor country bumpkin brain, it was kind of just like, what the heck? Anyway, so when we got there, we had a little bit of time. We took Mischa to get vetted, which basically just means they test her to see if she's in season, because females in season are not allowed in the trial, because obviously it would distract all the other male dogs. So actually, it would distract all the dogs. So when we got there, we had a little bit of time. We got her vetted, and I just warmed up a little bit. I did a little bit of training, and then we sat down. We waited for a bit, and then I warmed up a little bit before I had to go in. But anyway, we went in. I was kind of stressing out, but we went in, and I'll just talk you through what happened here. Okay, so in obedience, basically, you just have to demonstrate your heel work, firstly. So they get you to go, they say heels, normal pace forward, heel, slow pace forward, right turn, left about turn, right about turn. Basically, you just demonstrate your heel work. Now, that's all fine. Now, Mischa did kind of badly, really. Let's be honest, she did really badly. But we got through it. And then we got to the figure eight. So this is really embarrassing because basically with the figure eight, all you have to do is go in a figure eight around the stewards. You have to halt when the judge says halt, and then you have to keep going until the judge says exercise finished. But the problem was, after our first halt, the judge then told me lead out. Now, in hindsight, lead out, obviously, just means keep going. When the judge said lead out, I had no clue. I stood there and I was like, lead out? And she said, and in the end, she just said exercise finished, and I failed that exercise because she's not allowed to tell me what I'm supposed to do. I just have to know that already. So I failed the exercise basically because I didn't realize lead out meant keep going. I would have finished that exercise if I had done that. I mean, Mischa and I were not going to get first place, no way, but still so embarrassing that I just didn't know what lead out meant. And really, it only got worse from there. The next exercise is called stand for examination, where you stand your dog and have the judge come up and pat them. They can't move their feet or you get points taken off. So I stood Mischa. She was standing fine, and then I went to walk away from her, and I should have said stay. I didn't, and she came with me, so we failed that exercise. The last one is a recall. Now, the only thing that the rules say about the recall is your dog must come to you with energy, I think it is. That's not the wording, but your dog has to come in a quick pace. Now, this is really annoying because Mischa was going to do really, really well, but halfway there, she saw a bird take off in the background behind me, and it kind of made her hesitate, and then she kept coming, and she finished the exercise fine, but the judge reckoned because she hesitated when she saw the bird fly away, she wasn't coming at a quick pace, so yeah, I don't know. I don't reckon that's fair, but anyway.
She did so well.
She did so well. So you're happy with that?
I'm happy that she didn't fail because she was like super
Well,
nervous.
yeah, I'll say she didn't.
And
So what have we got now? So we got one tomorrow in the morning, that's right.
yeah, so we'll see what I think. We'll see by the end of rally.
Is this rally tomorrow morning? With that bouncy puppy?
Yes, that's rally tomorrow morning.
Right.
We'll see what I think after that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mischa, you are a very good girl.
You did so well, Mishy.
Good girl.
I'm afraid it's all very long distance because I didn't
That's
dare
okay.
zoom on my phone, it'd be too shaky.
We didn't pass, so we just left. We're getting Domino's because we don't have to stress about
We can eat tea now. It's like 7:30 or something, so it's not late.
I have also entered her in the same lowest class level of obedience for tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
But we're not sure we're going to do it because she'll make the same mistakes as she did this time.
Yeah,
But,
and I feel like the main issue will just be how tired we'll all be.
yeah, we'll be very
Like
tired.
her especially. Like
Look how good she is.
you're such a good girl! She's like, oh, I know. She's a head flicker.
You spent the night right next to me.
And that was the end of that first day, but that's not all. The next day we had rally obedience to go, and that, I have to say, was my favourite thing we did the whole trip. We also explored Newcastle quite a lot, so if you want to see that vlog, that should be up pretty soon. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know most people find obedience pretty boring, but the thing is with obedience, it's so much more difficult than it looks. So it looks really easy, but it's really hard, just take my word for it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you compete in obedience and you have any tips for me, absolutely put them in the comments below. I'd love that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.